welcome back to Royalty Soap. So today we are going to be making soap with children. We're going to use some melt and pour. We're not going to do any cold process. I'm going to be using this mold that I got from Amazon. I'm going to continue to use this mold in other videos. So if you would like to make some melt and pour creations with me in other videos, I'm going to do a little melt and pour video series, sort of for the holidays in case you want to make your own gifts. This is a really easy way to start soap making. So I'll leave a link to this mold down below. You're going to need at least 2 pounds of melt and pour. So today I'm using the Crafter's Choice Melt and Pour. This is American Citrus. It's detergent free, so that's the one that we're going to use. And then I have 2 different choices for fragrance oils. I'm going to let my sisters pick which one they want to use because they're going to be joining me today. So say hello to Emmy.
Hi.
And to Penny.
Hi.
And they're going to be helping me. So the 2 choices are Garden Mint from Crafter's Choice, and I also have Coconut Lime Verbena from Lone Star. So I'm going to let you girls smell these and pick which one you want to use. Which one do you like?
Coconut lime.
Okay, well, coconut lime it is from Lone Star. Well, again, I'll be leaving links to everything we're using in today's video down below. So the first thing that we're going to do is move everything to the side, and a complete list of all the products that we're using today is going to be down in the description box. So I'm going to be doing the cutting of the melt and pour. So we're going to open up this container all the way. Yeah. I'm gonna pop this out of the mold. The whole thing.
Wow. Whoa.
And then I'm gonna cut this up into the little quadrants that they have here. Make sure whenever you use melt and pour soap like this that you do cut it up into lots of small pieces. That way it melts easier either on your stove top or in your microwave. So I've cut mine up into 4 pieces. We're gonna do 4 different layers, and then in between the layers, I'm gonna let them pick some botanicals. So I have some organic poppy seeds here, and I also have some calendula petals, and that's what we're gonna put in between the layers to kind of give it some dimension and make it look really pretty. Like I said before, this is a really easy melt and pour project. Anyone can do it. If this is your first time making soap, great. And if you are under the age of 12 probably, then you could definitely get your parent to help you with it. I'm just gonna cut these up really small, and then we're gonna put them in a microwave safe container and melt it. Okay, so Emmy, if you would like to put all the little melt and pour pieces in here, you just break them apart like this and throw them into that container for us.
Okay.
Okay, excellent job. Okay, so now we're going to pop this into the microwave. We've heated this up in the microwave now. It is fully melted. So I'm going to take a little bit of the fragrance oil, about 2 milliliters with my pipette here. And I'm going to let you, Pin, squeeze this into here. You want to just squeeze that all in? Yeah, right on there. All of it. Squeeze it hard. Excellent. And then you can take this spoon right here and mix it all up gently. We're gonna try to make as little air bubbles as we can. And if we do get some air bubbles, no big deal. We'll spritz the top with rubbing alcohol.
Why do we not need air bubbles?
Well, sometimes the air bubbles that get locked in the middle sort of create little pockets in the soap, and we want the soap to be completely smooth.
Oh.
Yes, it does look like hot lemonade. And Emmy, we're gonna let you pour it right into the mold. Try to pour it a little slowly if you can, because we don't want it to splash up on the sides, but you don't have to pour it too slow. Excellent, just like that. It is hot. You can see that steam coming up from the melt and pour there.
What are we gonna make with these?
We're gonna make different layers with the ones that we didn't use. So you can see right here, there's a few little bubbles on the top. So all we do is take our rubbing alcohol, spritz the top, and they go away because it breaks the surface tension.
Wow. Wow.
Now, because the container might be a little bit hot, I suggest whatever adult is doing this with you, or if you're making this as an adult by yourself, you can just scrape out your container with a spatula here and then spritz one more time with rubbing alcohol. Now, in between the layers, like I said, we're going to put some botanicals. So girls, which one do you want to use first? Do you want to use the calendula or the poppy seeds?
The calendula.
Oh, okay.
The calendula.
Okay.
We'll do the.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, very nice. All right, we'll do the calendula first and then the poppy seeds second then. Okay, so y'all can each take a little handful of calendula. That's quite a big handful, maybe a little less. There you go. Little handful for you. And then y'all can sprinkle them. You can have this half Emmy, and then you can have that half Penny right there on the top. Some of it will stay on the top. Some of it will probably float down to the bottom, so that will make the soap look really nice. And I'll go ahead and put in a little by myself in the areas perhaps that don't have any. That's gonna look super duper pretty. And then we're gonna let that soap set up for a little while until it is almost completely solid. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up another quarter section, and we'll get that ready to be put in the microwave, but not heated up yet until this has set a little bit more. Alright, so this is sat for a little bit now, and while it is still loose underneath, it is hard on the top. It has a pretty decent skin here. So we've melted the next layer. I'm gonna let Emmy put the fragrance in this time.
It's gotta be good. Oh yeah.
Okay, Emmy, so you can squeeze that in there and mix it up.
Where are the air bubbles? They're all gone.
Yes, no air bubbles in it. Good job.
Ooh, poppy seeds.
Yes.
Can I dump them in?
No. Okay, so between the layers, again, one more time, we're gonna spritz with the rubbing alcohol. And then pin, I'm gonna let you pour in this one, and be sure again that you pour it very slowly, and try to pour it on this spoon if you can, just so that we can keep the layers separate. So I'll hold this spoon, yeah, just like that. Move down a little bit. Good job.
There it is.
Yep, okay, so my bad. We might should have waited a little longer. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see what it looks like, but we totally broke the surface here because I didn't wait long enough. But that's okay, it'll just kind of mix together. I'm just gonna
too many bubbles.
pull it down like this. Yeah, well, I'll let Emmy spray it. Emmy, if you want to spray it.
Pieces look like pieces of gold.
Oh, well, that's a fabulous way to think about that.
So I just spray it. Right
So just spray it. Good job. And I tell you what, maybe let me test here and see if the poppy seeds. Yeah, I think they'll stay on top. Maybe. I don't know. So just take some poppy seeds here. We'll try to sprinkle it on top, and then we'll just melt the next two layers together and put calendula in the layers. That way there'll be a poppy seed line in the middle, but calendula on both halves.
We need a lot.
So let's just sprinkle a little bit right now.
In the middle.
Okay, so this is what our soap looks like now. We're gonna let it sit for much longer than we let the first layer sit. And then we'll come back and we will pour both of these two together since we went ahead and mixed up the calendula. Okay, so we have let this sit for a very good amount of time now. It's almost completely solid. So we're going to heat up the other half of the soap, and I have added a little bit of velvet pearl mica to it just so it will be slightly less translucent and a little more opaque for this half. So we're gonna heat this up for 30 seconds in the microwave, and then if it isn't completely melted, we'll heat it up again for 30 seconds and continuing that in 30-second intervals until it is completely melted. Then we're going to go ahead and add the proper amount of fragrance oil, and I'll let one of the girls pour this on top. So Penny is mixing up the fragrance oil into this container right here. So tell me, girls, do you want this to be the top of the soap so that when we take it out of the mold, this is the top? Or would you rather, whenever we pour this in, to put some more embeds onto the top here and have this be the top?
I want this to be the top.
Okay.
We do both for the top.
Okay, so put those on the top of the soap?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to add embeds onto the top. So Penny, if you want to pour very, very gently so that we don't disrupt too many of the poppy seeds there on that layer. And we're going to kind of pour all the way down. Good job. Then you can come back. Good job.
It's a lot of work just to make a few soaps.
It sure is. Spoken like a true soap maker right there. So now I'm going to spritz it here with the rubbing alcohol, and then we can put a few more, I know it doesn't smell very good, a few more poppy seeds, a few more bits of calendula there if you want to just sprinkle them on top, make it look really nice, very botanical. Alright, so now we're going to let it sit. We'll let it set up completely, and then we'll come back and we'll we'll cut up these soap bars.
So after it has sat in the mold for quite some time, we have taken it out of the silicone liner. And this is what the soap looks like. It looks incredible, you guys. Y'all did a great job.
So how would you guys like to cut this up? Would y'all like thin bars? Do y'all want kind of thicker bars? You know, maybe about 2 inches or so, and then have like 5 of them?
Maybe we should make it like right here.
Okay, so y'all want 1-inch bars?
Yes.
Okay, we'll get 10 1-inch bars then. So what I'm gonna do here is take my ruler. You can see it goes from 1 all the way to 10. And at all the little inch marks, I'm gonna make a little indentation with the knife so I know exactly where I'm supposed to cut it. Like this, all the way down the loaf. Doesn't have to be exactly perfect. Then I'm gonna turn it slightly like this and press straight down, and this is what your cut bar looks like.
Oh my goodness. Look at that stuff inside.
I know.
You can't get it.
So this is what your finished bar is going to look like. You can see you've got the little floating calendula down here and a little bit up here on the white part of the soap as well.
Thank you, Katie.
You're welcome.
Yeah, could I cut one?
Cut straight down right here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, Penny, you can cut yourself a bar. This can be your bar, Emmy. You can take that, the bar that you cut home. And Penny, I'll start you right here. All right, so now you can push down, and there you go. Good job. Perfect job. These smell so great. Y'all picked a wonderful fragrance.
So Pen, if you were given the opportunity to make soap again, would you do it?
Yes.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Excellent. What a beautiful bar. Now, Emmy, do you think other kids your age would enjoy making soap?
Yes.
Yes, all right, good. Thanks you guys so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, maybe even leave us a comment down below. The question of today is, would you like to see more tutorials like this? Maybe kid-friendly tutorials, melt and pour tutorials? You let me know. Click the I in the upper right-hand corner of the screen to cast your vote, and I will see you guys soon. So until next time, bye for now. You guys can say bye too.
Bye.